Hello survivors and welcome to Letifer, an action roguelike bullet hell that we all love, or we've come to love, just like your 20 Minutes to Dawn and Vampire Survivors and so on and so forth. We're playing on the first difficulty because I'm still getting used to the game, even though I have beaten this difficulty once already. I just want to show you guys the game. We're also playing with auto aim and auto fire on, because you know guys, games are there to enjoy. Even though you can increase the challenge by or not having the auto stuff there, the fact that it's in the game means we can use it, so that's exactly what I'm doing. And it's just, I like to chill a lot when I'm playing games. I like to have fun, and sometimes I'll challenge myself where I'll make that harder for myself, but in this case I'm not going to be doing that. We're just going to be having fun today. We do want one projectile piercing. That's going to help us thin out the horde when we have to. You'll see it a bit later on when with the build path that I go, it's going to work a little bit better. Now, there are a certain amount of levels you can get in the game, so you are kind of locked into what your choices are, very similar to what Jotunheim did as well, where you can only level up so many times in one round, and then that's it. So we do have to really make our choices count. In this case, we are going to be going with the... See, I like vampirism, but we're going to go with the heat absorber first, because that's not bad. More gunshots equals more XP, which means we are going to hit that level 30 a little bit quicker. Alright, now you can see the blue bar at the bottom left over there. It says press Q. We are going to wait a little bit. Actually, we can use it now. I was going to wait a little bit, but there you go. We get this drone, which you've been seeing flying around us, and he decides to go mad and shoot a whole bunch of his bullets, and there we go. Now, we do get a lot of personal upgrades over here. We will take the vampirism, but we are hoping in the future that we don't get upgrades like that again, where we land up getting a whole bunch of those pink upgrades. We're only looking really for yellow. Maybe there's a build where you go for a lot of blue, but for us, for right now, it's not going to be the greatest. We are going to be grabbing gun range, projectile speed, and all of that juicy stuff. And then there is a upgrade in the meta progression, which we'll look at the end of the run, so do stick around for that, which is going to allow us to, get options that we've picked already a lot more often. So let's say I went and I picked now the reload speed, or the gun range and projectile speed and so on. There is a option where that will become more available as we level up, so we'll see it more often, and that's what we're going to hopefully find as we level up more and take that into the meta progression. Now, the point of the game is to light these braziers. We do have a 4 to light the beacons. They call beacons here, not braziers. But we're going to go and grab ourselves our damage hound, increase damage, increase projectile knockback, and critical hit chance. There is damage, fire rate and damage, which we're not really interested in. Movement, dash speed, dash damage, excuse me, and then drone ultimate recharge speed. So I'm going to go with damage. Damage makes everything in these games so much better. And then by the time we can start one-shotting these guys, I think we'll be a lot better. I do just want to level up one more time. There we go. And we'll start making our way over to the beacons. Alright, these zombies do hurt a lot. So if they hit us, they're going to do about 20 of our HP. So you can only get hit 5 times if you don't heal. And then we do have the vampirism, so once we get more upgrades in that, you'll start seeing a lot more of the green lightning bolts, or the green health on the floor. And we actually got hit quite hard there. So there was one on the floor there. Now it gave us +2 health, so you do have to pick them up quite a lot of them to recoup the damage that got dealt to you. Also, let's just use our dude special over here. Normally you can get the health from the trees around you, so you can destroy all the trees. Just instantly going for the damage. It doesn't even matter what else there is available for us, because once you get something to its max level, hopefully we can show you, you get like different availabilities of, or different upgrades to the skills even further. So Man, there's an upgrade that I need that gives me a shotgun effect. But there we go, we increase our damage even further. Even more piercing might be really, really good because right now we are not in a good spot. But you'll see if we hide behind the tree and destroy it, we will get life from it. Also, new enemies start to spawn now, so we do have to be careful of them. They do actually explode and deal a lot of damage. We get 100% increased damage, minus 50% max health percentage. So it does put us down to, see, it's not a flat 50%. So instead of going to minus or 50% health, it's actually to 80% health. So it's not, oh, there it did go to 50% health. Maybe last time I had increased health. That's weird. It also dropped our health. But anyway, we got massive amounts of damage, so we took that. But that's what I was speaking about earlier when I said that there are upgrades, that once you get to the max level of those skills, you get an upgrade to it, which is what we got. We've also got this one over here. So we've got infinite piercing, no bullet penetration penalty. So before, when bullets were penetrating, they were dealing less damage to the next enemy. But now we've got infinite piercing and no bullet penalty, so we're going to deal damage to everything. However, we do have the increased reloads, the less magazines, sorry. So that's something now that we got to go and get. So that's why we go for the magazine size now, and that increases our magazine more. And we also go for the shotgun kind of upgrade, which allows us to shoot enemies. Oh, that's the same thing. There we go, reload duration and magazine, beautiful. So we've got the max magazine capacity that we can get, and now we just need the shotgun upgrade, which will allow us to get that beautiful damage done to everything, because we're going to be shooting more than one bullet. The only thing is it's going to destroy our range quite a bit. So we do need the gun range projectile speed as well. Haven't seen, or I probably did see it and we skipped over it because there was something more that we could have got. But right now we haven't seen the upgrade we've been looking for. We could take another vampirism. Yes, that's perfect. That's the only purple one I want to see. Maybe max health, but I don't think we really need it. And I'm pretty sure if you get enough meta progression into your drone, then you could go for a drone build where you just play using your drone, but I haven't really invested that much into it. Over here you can see we get the reload duration decrease and gun range decrease, but we get an extra bullet. Very, very big upgrade, and because we're also increasing our range anyway, this is just amazing for the build. We'll take the vampirism. Those other two yellow upgrades we don't want, the fire rate, but we lose damage, and the shooting behind us. We don't need to shoot behind us. It can be very good, but I'm quite happy with just shooting in front of me and with having all the bullets, focusing in a certain direction so we can walk that way. I haven't really seen what the full upgrade of that upgrade is, so it could be really, really good, and I'm just like, oh no, I'm being silly. There isn't anything else. There's the drone grenade slowdown effect, so your drone shoots a debuff field that slows down enemies, stacks with other debuffs. We don't have any more rerolls, so I guess we are getting the rear guard, so now we shoot behind us as well. Okay, here's the next beacon. Again, there's 4 beacons we need to light up. Once we've lit all 4 of them, there is going to be a boss fight. And we just got to try and get as much meta progression as possible before we get to that fight as well. I would like magnets. I don't see any magnets on the floor. I don't remember if there was or wasn't one. You can increase your magnet range, and if you do, there's actually an upgrade that you get that becomes insane. This is also another really good upgrade over here. So we've got drone damage, movement speed, fire rate, reload duration, and drone ammo count. And by going there, we're in a fantastic situation for the drone as well. So now he does more damage, we dealing insane damage, and that's just really, really cool. Alright, new objective is for us to just survive. There's a lot of XP on the floor, a lot of healing on the floor as well. We've got magnet strength. So magnet strength, when you get to the final upgrade over here, it doesn't let you see it, but what it does is every so often it will get the upgrades from the entire screen. So not the screen, the entire game. So it's kind of like picking up a magnet, and if you're looking to get all that juicy XP all the time, definitely rank up your magnetism to get that going. So just in case you're wondering what some of them do, that at least I know the magnet does that. So very, very good for farming. Okay, let's kill this dude. There we go. I couldn't remember if he exploded or not, so I didn't want to stay too close to him. Fragmented bullets is something that we get now for our range. What it does is makes your bullets explode upon arriving at their destination, spread the carnage. We still want one projectile amount, but we'll get the fragmented bullets for now. And you can start seeing we are going to be pretty much like a firework right now with the amount of fragmentation that we get. We just need to be careful with this one, because as soon as you hit an enemy like you saw over there, they do start to charge at you. So if we don't kill them and they charge at us, they can actually kill us, and we don't want that. So I need to get my life back up, and we need to try and get through all of this. I might grab... let's just do this. Might as well, why not? A nice big heal over there. It does only say +2 healing, but it feels like it's more. Alright, +1 to our projectiles. So now we're shooting 3 in front of us and 3 behind us. I'm pretty sure we get a knockback, and the fragmented bullets are knocking back the enemies as well. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I usually don't like taking it because of that, but we'll see what happens. If I land up dying, I'll end up dying. It's not the end of the world. Let's see, dash damage. We got drone ultimate recharge or drone grenade damage amplifier. This is your drone. Let's just take this because it does give us a slowing field. So you'll see this blue kind of like AoE on the floor, and that is that. And now we've only got 5 more levels as well before we maxed level. So we need to try and get those levels. +1 to projectile amount. Beautiful. Not much more to do in terms of XP. We get the exhaust projectiles. So now it says, why stop shooting when reloading? Enemy's exhaust steam turns into nasty projectiles. So what happens now is every time we reload, you can see we still shoot in diagonal direction. So really, really cool. Really, really strong. I think it's much better than the fragmented bullets, to be honest. I just feel like the fragmented bullets get me killed more than help me. Also, you need a lot of the meta progression currency for this game. So I think getting the magnet is probably mandatory if you want to look at farming, because you need so much of it. Alright, there's the grenade. You can see the blue on the floor where we're standing. Or at least I hope you guys could see the blue over there where we were standing. And let's just make sure that we kill everything around us. A lot of XP in front of us right now. Alright, increase the vampirism chance massively when on low life. Does 50 HP be considered low life? I don't know. 2 more levels, maybe we'll pick up the magnets if possible. I haven't seen, oh, never mind. I was about to say I haven't seen more levels of the power chip, but there we go. We get to see another power chip upgrade. And let's hope our last level is for that, because I would like to have him full level over there. But now we just need to survive for another minute and 36 seconds, and we will be able to go to the end, or the boss fight at least, which is awesome. The one thing I do have to say though is in terms of difficulty, the game Oh yes, we did get it. So another damaged. Ooh, that is good. Alright, so the one thing I do have to say is the game is actually a lot harder than the boss fight is, if that makes sense. So us trying to survive this part of the game is harder than us trying to kill the boss and survive the boss fight. So you'll see it when we get there. The boss fight is actually pretty easy. It could be that this is just the first stage, so yes, it will be easy. But I felt like the boss fight was a whole lot easier than the actual game was when I played it. Okay, we want to stay away from that guy. Pick up all the blue stuff as well. Pick up as much of the purple now. We don't have to worry about red anymore. It's now just purple and blue for the meta progression currencies. And I think in the future, if you guys enjoy this and want to see more content on it, we will definitely play using the magnet as well to see the difference on how much you can gain from it and so on and so forth, because I think it's worth giving, you know, more videos on this, more gameplay time for it as well, because this definitely has a lot of potential. Definitely 20-minute to dawn vibe and the vampire survivor vibe. Just so much XP though, sitting on the floor. Also, if I'm talking and I just randomly go on to another topic, that's just the way my brain works, you know. I got I've got ADHD, but I pretty much do. When I was younger and I was tested when I was just a small boy, and my parents took me to be tested, I was actually borderline. I was on the fence, so they could never say, yeah, your child has ADHD or anything else, because I was pretty normal, but at the same time I wasn't. So they couldn't actually do anything for me back in those days. Back in those days, giving a bit of my age away over there. But yeah, I think if I had to go and get tested now, the doctor would be like, oh boy, you're long gone in the ADHD route over there. But it definitely affects the way that I think and the way that I talk. So, you know, if you guys can't keep up, I do apologize, but it's just because of the way that my thoughts process and the words come out of my mouth at the same time. So we finished the 4th beacon. You can see now it says challenge the archdemon. We did actually walk into an explodey dude over there, so I just want to pick up some health before we do that. And there is no time limit to the game as well, besides for finishing the objective. So if you wanted, you could actually spend the entirety of however long you want just trying to farm the meta progression. I think not picking it all up probably irritates people, but you get so much of it that it's actually difficult to walk everywhere, finish what you're supposed to be finishing, and pick up everything that you're supposed to pick up. So if the game doesn't... Oh my gosh, I actually died. Alright, well, there's a great first episode. I was too busy talking and looking at the where the boss was spawning. I didn't see the exploding guy right in front of me, so that was fantastic. Let's just go and take a look at the meta progression. The NPCs do like to speak to you. I'm not going to repeat what they just said over there. Let's see over there. We need 1,000 of this to get our next drone damage, so we're not going to get that. We've got drone reload speed, fire rate I've upgraded. We've got the drone's movement speed, critical hit. The AI prioritize as enemies closest to the player. A supply pod every now and then. X9 will drop a support crate. Level up this upgrade to increase the chance of this happening. I'm not actually sure what the support crate gives you. A small searchlight module upgrade, increase the area of the searchlight. This upgrade also opens up a new run upgrade, so I don't know what that means, but we will grab it. Why not? We get a new upgrade. And then I don't have enough for the supply drop chance. I would like to see what that is, and then also the prioritizing us over the closest enemy towards us. Okay, says demons, why do you need them? They are so clearly cross-share anyways. We truly had our fair share of demonic activity, but your average Joe still doesn't have any idea that demons exist. Nothing really, just a bit of story, which doesn't really matter too much to me per se. It is a roguelike. So we can increase our life, we can increase movement speed, We've got critical hit chance 2k to upgrade, critical hit damage 1k to upgrade. We've got magnet level, luck. So this is the part over here within the ritual, this upgrade. Select the upgrades you've selected now appear more often. Fill that upgrade tree. So we've got that. We've got upgrade rerolls, only gives us 1 during the demo. Vampirism's only 1 during the demo. So we can't upgrade that further. Ritual master level, you're a master of the dark arts. The time taken to activate an objective is faster than before, and that costs 4,000. I'm actually going to go with that because it makes the runs a little bit quicker, and you can only upgrade 1 over there. So that's the skill tree, that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.